then money just come out of nowhere.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I do be talking about how powers be kicking in. I definitely had a friend where I was like, "You sure you ain't got no kids? Because these dad jokes you be telling is unreal. like, there's no way."
How old is he?
Like, he's like 25, but
his
his
dad
jokes,
powers kicking
his
in
dad
early.
jokes is wild. Like, I'm like, let me get in. You know what? The running joke I feel like for season 3 is that I am always off camera. Like, I be watching our videos and I'm like, why the fuck am I always?
It be times where I lean to the side and I realize I'm like, damn, I'm off camera. I gotta lean this way.
That's like, I feel like that's like the running joke. Is like Copycat is never fully on camera.
But
yeah, I feel like we all get. I know there's powers. I know there's a secret dad joke book that all men get zapped into their
I don't
head.
know what my body confused. I don't know what powers to kick in yet.
Not yet. It's because you got a younger spouse. That's why. So he's trying to figure out it's like dad jokes or millionaire.
Right. Which one he gonna be?
Like my husband is like 10 months younger than me, and he's like, I want kids. So God like sitting back like dad jokes.
Yeah, dad jokes.
And then later, lots of money. like straight up, like
yeah. Depending on which route you go, you get the money first or the
you get
parental powers.
You get them the same damn time.
That's lit.
You gotta hit the trifecta though. Like,
I don't know how you pull that one though.
You gotta be super poor when you having the baby. Like, you can't afford shit. Cause it costs like $20,000, like $30,000 damn near to have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, between everything, they even charge you for the skin to skin contact in the hospital. like you looking crazy.
Yo, hey, listen. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm just not cut out for like adult life at all.
Everything just costs way too much.
Let me see some random bill and I might get to swinging. Like, I might cause a scene. Skin to skin. Big time.
What I need you to do,
we need you to calm down.
I need you to open it. What I need you to do is open it up during the baby's first checkup, so you can ask the nurse what the fuck was they doing if you're getting charged for all this.
What the fuck is skin to skin, bro? and then I might let them know right after that. If y'all give me some bullshit answer, I'ma tear this bitch up.
That sounds like a substitute teacher. This whole hospital's gonna feel my wrath.
I promise you. I'm gonna tear up however much this bill is. That's how much shit I'm gonna tear up worth of shit.
I fucking can't.
Well, hospital, that's probably like a pencil.
It definitely is. You gotta break it. You said break one iPad, and I feel like they gonna get you for grand larceny. Let me just warn y'all too. By the way, any of the people that be following us, if y'all be thieving from Walmart or Target, they know. And they are just getting ready to like sue you for grand larceny. They just letting you build that bill up.
That's crazy though. Like, you know what? That's how fucked up the society is. Like, instead of stopping you right where you at, they rather let you build up enough to send you.
Because you robbers is flipping us and throwing us like rag dolls.
Because that's crazy.
Like, you know how fired you would get. When was the last time you worked in retail?
Been about 5, 6 years.
All right. So I don't know what your policy was last time you worked, but the policy is that if we stop you and we get hurt, that's a liability on them. We will get fired.
Oh yeah, like, that's always been the rule. So, but see, me working when I used to work at Walmart, nigga, I want you. Matter of fact, give me your number before like you get to steal it, so I can hit you up to get it for the low.
Remember that boosting ain't what it used to be. Okay, now that's the other thing. Remember, you used to shop, you used to know people who stole, and they never stole from the same place within the same week at the same like y'all are terrible. Like, clearly y'all can't rob people because your pattern is crazy. Like, you really coming in and you only self-checkout. You need to mix it up. Like, you only self-checkout.
Sometimes you gotta steal from them, sometimes you don't. Just
to throw something off. But y'all coming in and y'all just continuously steal. Like that's why, like, the fact that they have enough to get grand larceny on you should show you how much you thief. Like for real. Like,
but I ain't gonna lie, Walmart third shift, boy, they used to walk out there.
That's also, remember, Walmart's not like 24 hours anymore due to COVID.
Yes, bro. Boy. There was one dude who hit up our Walmart for like 4-5 TVs.
Listen,
it was third show. I'm like, damn, I was just leaving. I wish I'd have called him. I'd have bought one off of him.
Yeah,
man, listen, fuck this stuff.
Walmart is apparently losing like $3 billion a year in theft. Like,
they make it like
no. Listen,
I know they threatening to shut down stores. Shut them down.
They make it's just the fact that, like,
shut them down.
Just settle down so some of us regular people, or just can you buy your gum
They don't settle down on inflation.
Can you buy your gum and like can you buy your gum and steal your turkey? You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to steal the gum and buy the turkey, but can you buy your gum, your like, you know, $2 gum and steal the $30 turkey? Like
steal both of them.
I just don't want y'all to get class action suits against y'all, because that grand larceny, you really don't want to go to jail for robbing Walmart. That just sounds like a hilarious thing.
They don't miss that money. They be, oh my God, we're losing so much. You made like
only the CEO like that. Like I said, y'all be tossing people around.
Boy, they kill me crying about how much was your profits though. Let's talk about that.
No, absolutely. The dude who was talking about it, he was like, I mean, well, it was funny because it was that Jonathan the Stallion guy. He was like hilarious. He was like, they make like 182 like million a year, and he was like, and this is on their website. He's like, they're not shutting anything down, but like, just be wary. Like, just seriously. Like, he's like, they're letting you do it because they're gonna take you to court. Like, that's more really what it is. Y'all do stuff too fast. Like,
man, just make sure you don't blow your profits. Stay
stop going to the same damn one.
Stay papered up for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Have some money to the side for your fam. And then, honestly, you will get the products off faster if you don't tax people too much. Just make it reasonable. You know, inflation already bad enough. Don't hurt the economy further. Make it reasonably priced. Move your product quickly. And then buy some stuff sometime. Don't steal all the time. Buy sometime. You buy your groceries.
I was going to say, I need y'all to be careful.
Buy like a PlayStation or something to get them off your case. You know what I'm saying?
Be easy out there.
You know what I'm saying? Lord. You know, and never over the phone.
Welcome to Anime Thangs. Just never over the. I'm doing an American gangster. American gangster. Okay, all right. I know y'all know that scene where he is just way too drunk and Denzel Washington's character is just so done with it. He's like, you know what? You want to talk to me? You talk to Huey, and Huey, you talk to me. All right. He's
never
like,
over the phone.
He's like, never over the phone. Like,
he's like, take them
glasses off. He's like, come on, man.
He ain't even give him a chance to take them off.
He's like, come on, take them off. He just took a. He was like, you feel that? That's alpaca. You pack that. You don't rub that.
You block that. You blot it.
Like, that was a cold scene. So just some few housekeeping things. After this episode, we will take a break until the new year. I'm sure y'all seen the calendar. Christmas is on a Sunday. New Year's Day is on a Sunday, and I won't be in town. So
she doing rich bitch-ish.
I know y'all over here talking about some, hey, why don't you record on a different... No. Let me tell you exactly how this works.
We don't got time.
Different days, different schedules. Mm-hmm. We do this on the days that we need to do this on, as well as we can't do burnout. Like, burnout doesn't look well on us. If we burn out, y'all will never see us again. That's not a threat. That's a promise.
Acts like the 207 video games I've never went back to.
Listen, like, when I tell you that I have to make a day when I want to do Kingdom Hearts, I have to plan Kingdom Hearts out. Because Kingdom Hearts turns from like 30 minutes to about 5 hours real quick, and then it's dark outside. Mm-hmm. Like I can't do burnout. Like, my chiropractor said I can come once a week now, or keep coming twice a week. And I was like, I will see you once a week from now on. So, like, I can't, like, I have to come 8 more times regardless before I do my reassessment. I can do that on 8 weeks or 4 weeks. My bank account is saying 4. My gas mileage is saying like once a week. You know what I'm saying? My miles are saying once a week. Everything a part of my being. Now, he recommended 2 times a week. I bet he did. But listen, I'm prepared to continue to go for 8 weeks as opposed to. So we're going to take a break. We will be back in the new year. When? Probably before the end of January. I'm not making promises to you people. That's a bad idea. But what I will say is
before January is out.
Like probably second week. Yeah, that sounds like better for our scale. Like, the holidays get close. We have a lot of social interaction. And that's a lot on us, man. Like
we drained.
I have like a Christmas party to go to next week, and like a hockey game to go to the next day, and then like Christmas Eve, and I gotta help my dad decorate. Listen, I've had so much social interaction this last couple months. Like, I'm very upset with how many people I've had to interact with, and it's not the people. It's the amount of it. It's the amount, not who. It's the amount. Like
people be taking it personal. Like, no, it's in general.
Yeah, like we're contrary to what it appears, we are not people.
Like if I go out anywhere, it could be to the grocery store, it could be anything. Like 3 days in a row, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, I'm irritated. I don't even want you to say hi to me no more.
Yeah, like
even going to work is draining enough.
Like even at work, I plan my calls out. Like if I have to call a bunch of people, like once I start, I'll call everybody that day, and then I won't talk to anyone for like 3 days. Like it's not.
And it don't. I mean, in my case, it don't help the people I interact with.
That doesn't. No, it doesn't. But that's one of those. Like we're not people. We never have been, and I don't think we ever will be. Like, but this is actually just more for y'all safety, cause like, we love y'all, and we hope that y'all have a good holiday season. Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy. You know what I'm saying? Happy, is it Happy Kwanzaa or Merry Kwanzaa? Is it Happy Kwanzaa?
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. Okay. I mean, either way, Happy Holidays. If you don't celebrate any of those, if you just prefer to, jam and party with yourself.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Happy New Year.
Make it through the New Year safely,
Yeah.
Kind of around like midnight, just get indoors,
Yeah.
Not everybody like to shoot fireworks off. They like to shoot other things. So just
like take care of y'all.
Maybe at like 12:15, come back outside.
We care about y'all. Take care of yourselves. Like, but
you know what I'm saying? But 11:59. You probably want to be in by 11:58.
If you're watching the ball drop, then you should be inside, unless you are in New York.
You know what I'm saying? And just keep it copacetic, man.
Yeah, like we care about y'all.
If he step on the shoe, let it go.
Yeah, we want y'all to make it.
If he don't like Bleach, let it go.
Yeah, like
if he don't like Naruto, let it go.
Yeah, like honestly, I feel like I don't normally do New Year's resolutions, but
because I'm just lying to myself.
I try to do them and first off, things that I'm already working on. Like I want to complete the goal. Like I've already started it. I feel like New Year's resolutions, like I hate going to the gym in January and February because I go to the gym.
All those liars are there.
Yeah, man.
Posers.
And they don't fizzle out till March. Like whenever I tell people, I'm like, if you real about getting your gym membership, get it in March. Because first off, there's a lot of discounts too. Like January, everybody's like, oh, if you spend like $1 a day, you get the full month for $1, and then 25 starting in February. Like no, like I know you real because you got your subscription in March, in June, where nobody was giving out anything. Deals. Yeah, like for real. And the gym be packed in the winter anyway because everybody can't work outside anymore. But like I'm gonna need y'all like if y'all making New Year's resolutions, I guess if we have anime New Year's resolutions, I guess mine would be more to like kind of finish more anime. I feel like I start a lot, but I feel like I don't finish them through a lot. Like I'll have them and I liked them. I just didn't finish them. Like I feel like I have a finishing issue in general when it comes to like things that I very much enjoy, such as even reading books. Like I'll start books and then I'll buy more books. Like I think my New Year's resolution is to finish the things that I start. Like
I like that one. I need to do the same.
Yeah, because I don't want to start. Like I feel like starting new hobbies or stuff. Like, and also it doesn't help that I hyperfixate on things like super hard. Like I was drawing for a hot minute there, and now my iPad's been dead for about 3 months. Like I feel like that. Those are our anime resolutions. Like if you guys have some, drop them in the comments below. Maybe y'all resolutions should be comment on our stuff. Fill out our Spotify polls.
Share, all that stuff.
Do
that, please.
Yeah, that would be. We would appreciate that deeply. But since this is the last one of 2022, we're gonna spend it giving Bleach its flowers. Like I feel like high key, Bleach first of all just now started getting its flowers because first off, old Bleach fans are back, and I've always loved Bleach fans. I feel like Bleach fans have always been super calm, real regulated.
And honestly, they also deserve their flowers because they didn't like in the age of reboots.
Absolutely.
There's been a lot of epic failures. And they are off to a very good start.
I think I'm just happy too because regardless of the animation quality, I've always liked Bleach's story.
Yeah, more so the story because now we finding out a lot about Ichigo, like a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
About Ichigo.
I think that that's something too. I think that Bleach all around, I think people wouldn't give it its flowers because it got canceled or because it ended. And then like the filler was going a little bit crazy for a hot second there. But on the same token though, I feel like people want to compare it to like when it comes to filler, I feel like people just wanted to hate Bleach's filler. Like I actually genuinely did not mind Bleach's fillers.
Yeah, I mean, but what fillers is, it's like people just throw that around. Like we all know Naruto does actually have a lot of fillers, but they just throw it at I think like long anime, like even to the point of we know One Piece doesn't really have that many fillers.
Yeah, it does have anime only arcs, but it's like that middle part when they're going to the next arc.
They're going to the next arc. Like they don't really have fillers, but just because they have a lot of episodes, people just be like, "Oh, it's got a lot of fillers." Like,
well, I think what it doesn't help is that Naruto's fillers didn't fit in the show.
Yeah,
like he was in the middle. Yeah, he was he was literally in the middle of fighting people, and then the next episode was like Naruto catches a cat, and you're like, no, because you're in the Mist Village, or like they're interacting with villages they've never talked about. Like they're like, here's the Clay Village, and you're like, the Clay Village. Like,
why does this make at least one?
And you've never talked about this village.
At least one piece of you. You're probably wondering how he got here.
No, literally. At least the main villain stays the villain. Like it's always the Marines. Like I think after Dressrosa, they stop on an island to like eat, and they pretty much end up landing on like a navy island, and Luffy eats all their food, and they got to get back out before they catch Luffy. Like, but I mean, that's also just typical Luffy bullshit,
right?
But I feel like Bleach's fillers felt like they actually were a part of the story.
Yeah.
Like I think what I can appreciate about Bleach's fillers that they didn't feel like fillers. Yeah. Like I didn't know Bleach had fillers until someone was like, "Oh, that's a filler arc," and I'm like, "Oh, is it?" Like. But I would happily go back. I think like the arc where where the Zanpakutos go like rogue and become their own like spirits or whatever, and are like, "Fuck you, Soul Reapers." That's a filler arc, I believe.
Oh wow!
But I love that arc. Like, and I mean, you can't even tell me I'm not a true fan. I'm just an anime only fan. I loved every part of that arc. When I got to see Zabimaru. Like, and to know that it was a monkey with a snake tail.
Yeah.
Like, that was fucking fire to me. Like, even seeing Senbon and Sakura, like seeing all of their Zanpakutos, I was like, this is great.
As far as like the recent stuff, I was definitely Squad Zero was definitely interesting.
I honestly like, first off, the fact that Renji and them got like fed. And he like, so you about to go over to where the Zanpakuto, the dude who made Zanpakutos are. Honestly, I love the fact too that the captains had the audacity to come in. I'm like, and where the fuck were you? And they were like, it is not our job.
Well, it was really only one, and that's the one who's been lashing out the whole time. I know, and everybody keep telling her to shut the fuck up.
It had me though, because she was like, our job is to protect the royal palace. Y'all
is to protect down here.
Yeah, like,
and who failed?
Right, you.
Did they make it up there?
It is not our fault that you have shortcomings. But it definitely
shows how strong Ichigo, Rukia, and what's the name?
Byakuya and Renji.
Yeah, Renji.
Well, okay, so someone was actually, I saw a TikTok about this too. Someone was actually talking about how Renji remember Renji back in like the original Bleach? They talked about how Renji actually has something placed on him to like, kind of like, to like limit his power.
Oh yeah.
Byakuya like talked about that. Like the fact that Renji was able to get to Bankai like with that thing still on him was, I think, like he's actually like a very strong lieutenant and is on par with the rest of the captains.
Yeah.
And I think he always has been. Like, and I like, cause even like I said, Byakuya has like mentioned, like there's a reason that like, I don't know if they can choose their lieutenants and their captains. What kind of had me crazy though was the captain with the long hair. The fact that she's an original one and was with like Yama and fucking is strong enough to go toe to toe and like.
Oh yeah, she was a gangster back in the day.
She was a criminal.
Yeah,
and I was just like
gangster. Stepped in that room like. What's up, right?
When she went to go fight, and I'm mad that his name is escaping me right, Ken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like when she went to go like take him out again. They're like, we both know this. One of this is gonna end. One of us dying. And I was just like, he was like, the scar you gave me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, who gave you that scar? Like, cause she's always been like very calm, collected.
Yeah,
like
when her backstory, like she was a criminal, savage.
Yeah, like the fact that she had no problem like slicing people.
So I wonder how they're connected to the point where they can't die. Well, he can't die.
Yeah, like I'm curious myself
because I think he actually saw her killing him. Like she actually killed him, but. Yeah. I'm pretty sure some type of curse. There's something about him back to life.
The fact that he left his eye patch to go fight her, like like
he knew what's up.
No, he absolutely didn't. She was just like, "Could you stop talking? Because every time you talk, the scar you gave me aches, and I'm sick of it." I was like, "Oh,
nigga, my eyeball hurt." Like,
I feel like so, Bleach. Yeah. Bleach is one of those where I like absolutely love every single character. Yeah. I don't like the fact
and the fact that old boy, and it's also a testament how strong he is, because he was out there putting them Quincy's down with no Zanpakuto or.
I know, yeah. He's different though too, because he doesn't even listen to his Zanpakuto. Like the fact that he doesn't release Bankai because he doesn't talk to him is even funnier. Like he's like, when are you gonna release your Bankai? And he's like, my what? Oh yeah, I don't have one of those. like.
And so it was like, yeah, we got.
I didn't know his name.
My boy was like, we got to teach us the dude name.
Yeah.
Zanpakuto.
It's like
Z.
It is, and like I'm mad that it's escaping me. Yeah. Kenpachi Zaraki.
Yeah, Zaraki.
I was like, Kenny.
I was about to call him Zachariah, but I was like, that's not it.
Because listen,
I sound like I just blackified his name.
Because like that we had to kind of get there with him. Like these captains. And I love them, but I'm like, and I always remember Kenpachi's name when I'm not trying to remember Kenpachi's name. But Kenpachi always been about that shit. Like,
but yeah, I feel him. The funny thing is though how hot my dude was that he was now the head captain.
Yes,
he was like,
yeah. He
was like, what? My first act. We gotta teach boy how to use the Zanpakuto. No, who gonna stop? Y'all see what they just did, right?
Yeah, Yuichiro Unohana. That's her name. Yeah. That's her name. Yeah. And I think and it's crazy because he was like, I think when he talked about her, he said the first Zaraki. Like the first Kenpachi.
Yeah, the first Kenpachi, yeah.
And I was like, oh, she cold though. Like even when her hair is down. And I think
he's Kenpachi is the 4th or like 9th or something? I don't know.
He is captain of, I want to say it's like 11 or something, squad like 11. Yeah, he's captain of the 11th division. And then she's captain of she was the 11th, and then went to like 4th.
No, the first the Kenpachi.
She was
the first, but he was like I forgot because I kind of read into him. I think it was like the 9th or something like that. Like
I'm not sure. Yeah, like apparently, she's the first person to wield the name Kenpachi.
Yeah, I think he was like the 4th or something like that.
Yeah, like she was like after she was cast into hell, she gained the what is epith of the death sword. Like that, she's just wild to me. Like, and I feel like she just. The fact that she wears her hair down to she only covers it because she's covering her scar.
Right.
Like that's the only reason why her hair is like that. But like she's such a sweet lady, and to find someone was like she is not to be taken lightly. Like she is even her fellow captains fear her. Like look at her when she's bloodthirsty.
Yeah,
that's a scary type thing going on. Like she herself. I think it's interesting that these captains are kind of like who they sort of like. I think that we don't get to see enough of them because Ichigo is the main character. Mm-hmm. But what I do like though is that Ichigo's dad is not he's laid back, but he's still because he used to be a captain too. Yeah, he was actually the captain of Hitsugaya's old division, I believe. So he was a captain. Obviously, he fell in love with a Quincy, and then we had Ichigo.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that he never really hid anything. He's Ichigo just didn't ask.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Ichigo is definitely like the Yusuke Urameshi of our time for real. Like I feel like Yusuke was definitely a delinquent with a good heart. He didn't really mean to be a delinquent. Yeah. He just like it was just kind of like the hand he was dealt. You know, he had a young mother who like clearly like had to get herself together. And I like the fact that like he just skipped school. Really, that's what made him a delinquent. Like he wasn't there to get the grades because half of school is really showing up. In all honesty, but I like the fact that Ichigo was just kind of like, look, man, don't be bullying my friends, bro.
Right,
like
I'm just trying to kick you.
Yeah, like honestly, like look, when he first says like I'd like to call ambulance, how many? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 sounds good. Like call an ambulance, but not for me. Like right. type energy.
Not for us, not for gang.
And he doesn't even have Black Air Force energy. Like I feel like Tokyo Revengers, like he's like, I mean, if you want some, come get some. But I feel like Ichigo's like, come on, man. Like, what I tell you about knocking them flowers over? I set them flowers there for that girl that got killed. Why are you over here kicking flowers over?
Why are you doing the most?
Like, the fact that he beat those dudes up and was like, now you're going to come back with some more water and some flowers, or you're going to get this again. Like,
and I also wonder will they actually show the Soul King?
I feel like they will this time.
Like, I'm interested to see
what the Soul King look Bleach. Like. I'm about to just go read
You know, I thought about it, but I was like, I'm gonna resist. I'm gonna go ahead, wait it out, sweat it out with the rest of the
world.
Disney
is scaring me. Disney buying up stuff is scaring me. You scared
they're gonna buy Bleach?
Yeah, listen, because they already technically did. Like they kind of like
it's on Hulu. So,
yeah, like Hulu, and they pulled everything off of Crunchyroll. They pulled like if you want to rewatch Bleach, you have to do it on Hulu. So like I'm mad that Disney has bullied me into becoming a manga reader.
You know what? About to get my money. I'm just gonna move to Japan. I'm just gonna get it straight from the source.
Yeah, but remember that these streaming services aren't available there, so you have to get Disney there. I mean,
they have it. So what I found out in my search to watch it illegally, it's on Disney Plus in some regions. Yeah, it's on Prime Video in some regions. I'm not sure which ones yet.
Yeah. It's just you gotta be careful.
Right. So I'm pretty sure in Japan they probably get it on Prime Video or
Disney like it's kind of like how My Hero Academia is on Netflix. Yeah. But there's no subtitles. Like that's the thing that I'm really getting irritated with these VPN people. Like they're like, you want to watch it, go to Japan and watch it. I'm like, but there are and I see in the comments everyone going, there are no English subtitles. There's no need for them, so they don't make them. Like, when I was in Japan, and I was on Netflix, because I was over there, like, I was watching Darker Than Black. There were no subtitles. Like...
But I feel like... I thought the subtitles were universal.
No.
Because we get other people's... Like, we get Spanish, we get German, we get...
But I think it's about what our country, like, allows.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like,
true.
Because America doesn't have a national language.
Yeah.
Like... Every other country does. We don't though, which is crazy. Because we all speak English anyway, so I don't know why we won't just go ahead and deem that.
Well, because
it takes away our melting pot aesthetic. That's why. That's what it is.
It promotes the lie that we're inclusive.
Yeah, that's the biggest lie I've ever heard. But yeah, like okay, maybe I did get a little taller. Okay, we were like,
you still growing?
No, because of the chiropractor, my spine's being stretched, so it appears that I've actually gained a possible inch or two. Like I'm not possibly like the fact that my husband noticed and he's like 6 foot. And he's like, our shoulders used to not be this close. Like I think you're not 5'3" no more. You might be 5'4" now or 5'5".
All right, look
and
at
I
you.
was like. Huh, like that's why when I got up here, I was like, yes, listen,
right in front of me.
First off, that sound is used the funniest way. I definitely saw a video of a woman that's like, man took me home on the first date. Now I gotta teach him a lesson, and she pulled the ski mask on, and I was like, y'all be safe out there. Everybody's dangerous.
It was a rapper that did what he was like when dude dissed me in this song, but he got an upset baby mama.
Like I'm thinking about like Cardi B's like Last Christmas remix where she was like, you fucked my friend, so this year I'm fucking your dad and I'm fucking your cousin too. Like and I was like, I mean, like, because I feel like dudes be equating sometimes. They like, you know, I'm just gonna fuck with her friend for real. And I'm like, women out here fucking dudes' dads.
But that could be
You gotta be mad at both people in that situation.
That's gotta be, and see, the only thing about that's like a tricky thing, because
it absolutely is.
It could upset the dude, or it could be like, shit, we all hit type situation.
You're absolutely right.
It's a risk here. Like,
but she also said your cousin too. Like she was like, it was just mad funny. Like
that's a risk.
I love that this generation cheats back. Like,
because that could go horribly wrong for you.
Like, I don't condone cheating at all. But the way these people do it, like, one girl was like, she was like, men be hurt when they'd cheat on you a couple times. Men be hurt, you get that one dude. Like, no. Chin up, chest out, just like me, right? Strong. Like.
Well, I think, now that in this age, that kind of stereotype is gone, where it's like, because it was a point in time where most women, like majority, would only cheat if they really like had deep feelings for that other person.
Yeah.
Whereas men, it was more of a surface level.
It's always been surface level guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why dudes be hurt, because it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, she really don't. That means she really don't fuck with me.
I feel like it depends too, though, on where y'all be at. Because like I said, some people do be serial cheaters and then have the audacity to be hurt.
Yeah, that. But then at the same time, because dudes, y'all act like our friends be like, oh, she did you wrong. No, we be like, nigga, what are you crying for?
I'm getting best man vibes. Like, the best part in that whole movie when Lance is talking about how many women and like he has literally been with, and literally Terrence Howard's character is just like, so you really think that out of all the women you've been up and through, he has still been true to you this whole time? And he was like, yeah. And he like, and then Harper just sitting there sweating. Like I don't condone that movie, because I hate writers who do shit like that. Like, you thought changing your name, the names was gonna do it. Yeah, like, and the fact that Harper's just sitting there the whole time, like sweating, like who got the book? I'm like, it doesn't even matter who has the one copy of the book, because it's about to hit worldwide. Yeah. Like the fact that he was trying to chase them down over one book that was about to be released everywhere. I'm like, this is definitely the 90s, because this doesn't make any sense. Like, you guys are all very stupid. But
like a lot of times dudes just be like, I mean, nigga, what you expect? How are you hurt right now?
I do. I've always wanted to be a fly on the wall in those situations, because I always want to know.
Because we don't be trying to hear that.
I don't think y'all do.
Because it be this thing where you hear a lot of females on social media like, y'all dudes just let y'all friends cheat. I don't think that. And it's like, no, but at the end of the day, that nigga's a grown ass man.
No, I think
I'm not about to. My advice is always gonna be, I wouldn't do that if I was you.
I
don't do that. She gonna kill you.
I think the problem is that we're all in that terrible like Stevie Wonder phase. Like, we're all willing to, like, I'm not going to push you to cheat. Yeah. I'm not doing that.
But I'm also...
It's not my business to tell your girl either.
Exactly.
Like, but it's not my business to tell your man. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you out with me, I have a husband. You get caught up in some shit. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm not getting caught up with you.
No.
I'm going home.
I tell people that all the time. If you're going to do something, don't tell me, because I want to be able to deny it.
Every part of it.
She not about to pull up to my crib trying to fuck me up, and then my girl trying to fuck me up because I knew about it too. So now I'm getting jumped. I'm
gonna keep telling people I'm not no 2-location bitch. I've never been a 2. I am not. If I'm coming to your house to parlay, we going to y'all going. Me?
Listen,
I have a husband at home. I'm going.
Shantae's got it.
Literally, like.
But yeah, I'm not. No, like, no, I'm not about to get beat up too. Why I gotta get beat up too?
Like, I think I will say, I am a good friend. I will always say that I think I'm a good friend, but I'm not going.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm also not going to lay my life on the line. I'm gonna tell you, like, you sure this is really what you want? And when you go, hell yeah, I'm sick of him. Bet. Goodbye.
And for the women out there, I'm the friend. All my friends got one real nigga card. Whenever they female on some bullshit and they get to think about leaving y'all ass on that one friend, man, maybe you should calm down. Maybe don't do it. But everybody gets one. You be on some goofy shit again, that nigga leave you. You on your own. I helped you one. Everybody gets one. The real nigga card up. And I'm petty too. I let them know, y'all use your real nigga card early. Are you sure you want to use your real nigga card today? Because at the end of the day, I ain't doing nothing else for you.
I feel like
you do what you do.
I feel like that's definitely, you know what though, I'm mad because that's definitely, I feel like that's Bleach type vibe. Because I feel like that was Chad. Like I feel like Chad would be like, I don't think you should. All right. You know what? Chad went along with a lot of shit.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, but like one of my friends said, wash my hands in the situation.
Listen,
I'm gonna say my piece.
Listen,
do what you want with this information.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to tell. I'm never going out of my way to ruin your relationship.
No, I'm not going out of my way to save your relationship.
Yeah, but that too. Like that part there. Like I feel like I just told someone last night I was going into my villain era, and I feel like, and the crazy thing is that I definitely saw a TikTok where someone was like, people saying they villain era, but it's really just them taking care of themselves.
Listen. I'm gonna give you the most advice. You got a good girl. I wouldn't do that. She probably gonna kill you if she catch you. Where you gonna go after she catch you?
Not here.
Not here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things you gotta consider. Now, if you still go out and do that, once again, that's where he's a grown ass man come in. See, y'all misinterpret that grown ass man as that us not saying nothing and letting that nigga do whatever he wants.
I don't think it's ever that.
We try to talk him out of it, but at the end of the day,
I feel like that'd be the same thing. Like, I don't know. I definitely did see a funny ass TikTok where the dude was like, the girl was saying, he was like, and I tried to her anywhere she's too big, and he was like, okay, I suggest you mention this is working out together. He like, but now she done got good, she good looking, and old boy ain't work out with her. Yeah, like he like, so now she finna like, now we like, you on thin ice, like you ugly and you mistreating people.
So you know what I'm saying? You know, that's the approach I've been taking out of these, man. Like I'm get one real nigga card. I'm not gonna be out here playing Captain Save a relationship
because
every day.
You're the Vegeta of your group. Like, if we really break this down to anime characters, think about the people. First off, most main characters don't mind their business. That's why we love main characters that do. Ichigo minds his business. I think the reason he got entangled with Rukia because he felt bad because he really did eat all her powers. He wasn't even supposed to do all that. She was only supposed to give him a little bit of her powers, and then she took all of them. And then Asarite was like, now we got to kill Rukia. And he was like, hey, I don't think that's all that necessary.
I don't think you need to take it that far.
Like same thing. Like, I feel like the best person that ever minded their business was Yusuke. Like, Yusuke deadass looked at the dude and was like, he got horns on his head. Ain't gonna let that ruin my day off. And really went back to his manga. Like, and you know what, Ichigo? You know what, Yusuke? I respect it. I love characters that mind they damn business. Man. Like dead ass.
That's the name of the game.
I think those characters I feel like those characters are more relatable to people like us.
Because most people mind their business. I mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be feeling like, I be having enough shit going on in life. Why would I add your bullshit to my bullshit?
I know. I straight up I don't tell people in a minute, I'm like, my pool is full. What does that mean? It means that whatever you got, you're welcome to tell me it, but I'm not gonna hold on to it. It's gonna rub off of me. Yeah, my pool is full. I got like an extra pool for my husband, but when he needs to, like, you know, and I need to hold on to stuff for him where my overflow can go. But I have no extra spot. Like I'm looking at my full pool because I still my hands in the square. I'm like, I don't have any.
I don't got nothing for you.
Like, I literally just asked my sister to say the other day, I'm like, say your pool is full.
You know what I'm saying? Some people might get some sound advice. Some people might get, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know what? I say them both though. That's the worst part. Like,
I get somebody with the sound advice, but then like the third person, it might be, I don't know what to tell you. And you know, and it's always a different third person. You know, it could be some random person. It sometimes be my old girlfriend. Like, look, I done gave all the advice I could give out today. I don't know what
if you come back in 2 to 3 business days.
I might have something better for you. But right now, at this point in time, I got nothing.
That's why I feel like that's why I'm really excited to start some new animes too, because I be loving these characters that I like. I love characters that just kind of don't really care. Like not care about people's lives, just not like, they're like, you know, this ain't really, like, Psyche K resonated with me way more than it should have.
Because he ain't give a fuck about nothing you had going on.
Like, he was like, listen. I don't care. Like, even the fact that half of these girls wanted to date him, and he was like, if I get a girlfriend, I gotta share my coffee jelly.
Right. like I also, even with the daily life of the Immortal King, like he really be minding his business. He only get involved when it's one of his niggas involved. Like, or you trying to fuck up something he got going on. Like, all right, bro, now I gotta step in. Other than that, he'd be like,
I feel like that's because that's a lot. Like, that's so exhausting.
Right, and he be trying to stay undercover and shit.
Like, imagine how much shit could get done if people would mind their goddamn business.
So much. That's the problem, though. Everybody in everybody's business.
That's a lot. If that's you, make that your New Year's resolution.
It's like, why you be so invested?
Like, you know what it is? My mom used to always say that too. People who don't have business need to be in other people's business.
Like, you be invested. And I be like, dog, like, why?
I'm here for you. I always fill my cup. Like, I'm always here for the tea. Always fill my cup. But sometimes when you know, like, too much.
Yeah, like, I don't want to know too much.
Like, it's like if you tell me, like, yeah, she got something for her boyfriend, but it's green, okay? Her boyfriend's favorite color, blue, all right? Her ex-boyfriend's favorite color was green. Did he notice that, though? Like, is that... It's the color that... What item is it? Like,
I don't think he know that information, so he just gonna move on.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those things, like is that really news? Is that
harm anything?
It's like when the news reports to me about a dog,
and if he does know, why does he know?
If the news, it's like if the news reports to me about a dog, like when the news is like, there's a cute little dog, or like the little pig they named Bacon, and they
named him Crispy Bacon.
Yeah, like
that shit was funny. And he had no legs.
It was back legs. It was also still a slow news day. Like those things.
And that poor dude probably got in trouble for laughing that hard. They set him up. They set his ass.
You know, these news captains don't be seeing like the script sometimes too, and
they don't know what to say until it comes out across on that teleprompter. So he's reading. They named the legless pig Crispy Bacon.
Like, I mean, he was reading. He was like chuckling. It's like on SNL when they switch jokes. Have you ever seen the joke swap?
Yeah.
Because the shit is hilarious. Like if Michael Che be sitting there like, go ahead and say it. Like even Dave Chappelle making Mikey Day do that sketch. Yeah. He's like, you ain't even taking a break, man. You just sitting there. He like you got this, Mikey. He like, I really should. He said even every once in a while he said, what? He's hit chicken head white boys or something. And he's like, I shouldn't be in this skit. Like Mikey is clearly having an internal like
he is scared for his livelihood.
Like literally, and then it's Chappelle having old boy who used to play Ashy Larry like next to him. He like, look at me, he said honky. Like they were like laughing way too hard. And he's like, you're not even taking a break. He's like, well, since I didn't take my break, Mikey's gonna take my spot next day. And Mikey is just like, no.
like, why are you trying to get me canceled, sir? And Dave Chappelle is loving it.
He was eating it up, like literally.
But see, I'm not gonna lie, like that it's hard to be for that comedy to exist because I'm pretty sure some people felt some type of way. But like that is the best form of comedy. Like the fact that people are so sensitive. Something is putting a white guy in a pimp suit during the skit. Got him sweating.
It wasn't even bullets. That. It was the fact that I don't know if did you watch the skit?
Yeah,
it's because they're in black heaven. I think that's why it was so.
But that's
funny.
what I'm saying is because like back in the day, probably when nobody even cared that much. It'd have been just another Dave Chappelle skit. But you on SNL in front of all these people.
It's live, yeah. It's because it's live.
Ready to cancel your ass because if you say something crazy, so he in that bitch.
Wait, the script that he helped write, like because he was sitting there like I shouldn't be in this. It's the fact that he's breaking character. So hard. That's how uncomfortable he is.
He is shook.
Like Dave Chappelle, you really was a villain for that. I love Dave Chappelle.
And you asshole. I just wanted to see the white man suck. It's gonna be something petty like that.
I'm mad because I was watching Undercover Brother last night. And when I tell you that's
one of my favorite movies of all time.
Honestly, the best part though was Neil Patrick Harris's character when they call him a sissy. And he just like rips old boy's heart out, yanks out the other dude's spine. And just the people in the back are just like, oh my God.
What makes that even funnier is hindsight, he's actually gay. So like
just how like the high pitched tone, like
and it makes me wonder, did they know he was actually gay back then when they did that? Because if they did, that makes that even funnier.
Like just the fact, just him crushing guys, and everyone in the back just like, oh.
And then I think a gunshot went off, and Dave Chappelle goes, ow, I'm hit, and then it hits the floor.
And nobody cares. He's like, nobody cares about me. Like, he's like, oh, my vest took it. Ha, I'm alive. Like, or when he says that we had to do the special agent classes, I paid for those. I'm still paying the loans back. I don't have good food to eat. I sleep on a pissy mattress. He's just saying things.
He's a conspiracy brother, yeah.
And then when he was like, you in too, white boy? What? The white boy changed. Conspiracy brother is absolutely hilarious. He said good morning. He was like, so you telling me you want to hunt me in the morning? Like, yo. He's like, can I get a list of your triggers? Because this is a lot. First of all, I love the fact too that they never gave a face to the man.
Yeah.
That had to be one of the best parts, I feel like, of that whole movie. If you guys haven't watched Undercover Brother, it's a hilarious satirical look at like kind of like being uber woke as well as like a real I feel like a real documentation on what actually happens to us as well. Like the fact that they get the general like to start to decide to go away from politics to handing out making chicken, like straight up, like it's super. It can be highly
and
offensive.
Then him going undercover.
It's the mayonnaise. It's like. Listen, and
I actually watch with some hot sauce.
I actually eat mayonnaise. So when he said, I like extra mayo, she put that big ass glop. I was
as a person who don't like, so like I live by that by that stereotype that black people don't like mayonnaise. I'm one of those black people. Like I put enough, like just enough, so my sandwich ain't dry. Like I'm not a fan of mayonnaise. Like I don't like.
It was the like glop.
Bro, that shit almost threw up.
And I actually like mayo. I was like, oh shit, what? I've never been so embarrassed. I was like, what in the world? Honestly, you guys, if there's anything, if you feel like taking a break from anime, I know December is only the year where December is the month. I take a break from my fan fiction. Take a break from a lot of stuff. Like if you need something to break it up, I would recommend Christmas movies, watching some fun stuff. I know you're an addict. I'm an addict. We're all addicts. But we should do an Anime Anonymous episode one day. Say what our real problems are.
I'm dead.
Still though, you guys want a good break.
Go watch Undercover Brother.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
It's hilarious.
It absolutely is.
And then watch Black Dynamite.
Yes, the movie. Not even the cartoon yet. Just watch the movie because
it's hilarious.
It absolutely is. It's riveting because these are solo produced, especially Dynamite.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, not another dance movie.
Yes. Yes, Not Another Dance Movie was absolutely hilarious. A Haunted House. Anything the Wayans brothers do, first of all,
it's hilarious.
Will have me in a chokehold. But Not Another Dance Movie. He I'm here to pick up my son, and then he picked him up. All right, I'll see you next week.
Camille.
Even Scary Movie was absolutely ridiculous.
And they didn't get bad until they stopped producing.
Yeah. When they started switching up for real, they got real weird.
And it's just dope that they just put their whole family on. They have generations of actors and directors because they just groom each other to be great.
Well, I think what ended up happening, I think Marlon Wayans did an interview too where he was we were just poor. He said we would be laughing at stuff that wasn't funny. He said they went to a funeral and they were like, why they put him in these jeans? He can't get in heaven because they buried him in these jeans.
But I'm saying because even then though, even with
in
their
Living
success,
Color,
they passed it down to their
nieces and nephews.
Yeah, so now they got nieces and nephews that's directors and actors. It's crazy.
I think that's definitely something.
How your whole family and the next generation. The first generation got to the bag, and now the next generation getting to the bag.
Listen, that's what poor people do.
Hey, listen,
we don't keep secrets.
That too, and also they didn't do that normal thing where when black people occur wealth and success, the money and the knowledge goes up. It goes back to the parents, or let me put my mom in the house. They actually went through with passing it down as well.
They pay it forward. Yeah,
they do. Because the first thing you do as a black person, you pay it back.
Yeah.
Most other families, pays forward.
Yeah.
We start off paying it back
first, yeah.
And then if we got enough, because most people go broke paying it back.
Yeah. I made that Quagmire ruined pay it forward for me. And he's like, don't whip it back, whip it forward. Like he just like that episode itself is just
Quagmire be wild.
Bender is wild. You ever watch Futurama?
Oh yeah, Bender.
Have you seen him dance on a little girl's body?
No.
You know, there's he was like, I should dance on your grave. You know what? I'm gonna do it now. And starts dancing on a dead little girl.
We gotta go.
It's one of the Futurama movies. So if you're entering your villain era, like me, like Copycat, or if you entering your Don't Talk to Me era, like Sauce Man. Like that's where you about to take you about to enter your Don't Talk to Me era. Like that's where you headed.
Well, it might be the villain era for some people.
Yeah, but for you it's Don't Talk to Me. Yeah, I feel like you already been in your villain era. Like I feel like it's just escalating. Y'all heard him. Y'all know what he sees for humanity, what he hopes for. So I feel like with that being said, we'll see y'all in 2023. Peace, love, and anime.
Grease. Oh yeah, anime.
That too.
Wow.